Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, and today we'll take a look at Chainlink and why it will become far more worth than Bitcoin in the future. We'll take a look at the trillions of dollars of value that Chainlink will capture in the future all across all markets, why tokenization of securities will be the next evolution of crypto and markets overall, and why Chainlink will be the key behind it. And we'll also take a look at why Chainlink is the winner and far superior than other projects when it comes to smart contracts. So without further ado, let's look at the charts. Okay, so in case you tune in to the SmartCon event, which was back at the end of September of this year, this talk is one of the most intriguing and interesting talks of the event, called Bridging Traditional Finance and DeFi, with Sergey Nazarov, Jonathan Erfeld Soleil, the strategy director at Swift, and this guy especially called Stephen Prosperi, which is the head of product management and digital securities management at DTCC. Where we're going to show you a clip right here about the amounts and huge volume of money they transact through their systems. Take a listen right here.
Prosperi. I work at DTCC, which is a post-trade market infrastructure provider. Our core business is providing clearance and settlement services for U.S. securities markets, and post some pretty big numbers. I think last year we processed $2.4 quadrillion worth of securities. We often get asked if that's a real number, and it is in fact a real number. And it represents basically all broker-to-broker trades of equities, corporate debt, treasuries in the US markets. So naturally, we're very focused on blockchain and the opportunities it can present in the kind of industry that where we sit in the industry. And kind of getting back to the question, cross-chain interoperability, we think it's very important. From day one of our exploration in this space, about 6 or so years now, we've kind of felt it important that there won't be one blockchain to rule them all. There will be multiple out there.
Yeah, you heard that right. 2.4 quadrillions of dollars did the DTC process worth of securities. I mean, wow. You can't even imagine how truly much money that really is. And it's no wonder that these people in the big institutions and corporations are looking at blockchain as a special chain link to become the solution to basically bring forth the fourth industrial revolution and basically the great reset. I mean, just look at this news article right here. Tokenization of securities will be the next evolution in markets, says the BlackRock CEO. And in case you don't know what BlackRock is, it's basically one of the biggest asset management companies in the world, and they basically hold trillions and trillions of dollars worth of assets, and they are truly big and operate in the background. And if you take a look at the CEO right here of BlackRock, Larry Fink, he basically discussed in a conference about blockchain technology, where he said a super bullish and interesting thing about the future of crypto. We said, quote, I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities, will be the tokenization of securities, Fink said. Think about the instantaneous settlement of bonds and stocks and no middleman. We're going to bring down fees even more dramatically, he explained. And I mean, that is truly huge, especially when the DTCC wants to tokenize its assets, which is basically the entirety of the stock market, and remove the inefficiency and the time lag of the DTCC through the clearinghouse, through the brokerage, and for you, the retail customer system, by converting it into a system of smart contracts, which is validated by the Chainlink nodes and CCIP, which means that all stock trades each day would be part of the daily stream of jobs for Chainlink nodes, which means that Chainlink token itself as an asset would have to be has sufficient collateral to back the entirety of the stock market daily. And you can't even believe how truly huge and bullish that is for Chainlink's future. Well, you might probably ask that why Chainlink of all tokens and not any other coin? Like, why not Bitcoin or Ethereum, rather, which are much bigger as of today? But you have to understand the history of blockchain, history of all these different coins that we have right now, and why Chainlink will be the future. And this infographic explains it wonderfully as Bitcoin, first ever cryptocurrency. Sure, the blockchain technology is revolutionary and it was a big game changer overall with preventing double spending. But you have to understand that Bitcoin is pretty much age old tech right now, and basically there is no other use case that you can utilize Bitcoin for right now except for basically sending it back and forth. And then Ethereum was the big necessary game changer that we need in crypto to basically bring in developers and basically create programmable smart contracts, which are amazing. But the thing is with Ethereum is that it's only it can't take in outside real world data. So it's only good for smart contracts on the blockchain itself. And this is why Chainlink is the future and is the big game changer, as basically for real world use cases, as this infographic explains, 80% of all smart contracts use cases, we need external data inputs to trigger the contract. Like for example, with when a package arrives that you order in the mail, the cost of a barrel of oil, and rainfall at a specific location you might live in, and much, much more, special payments. And the thing is that Chainlink networks, with the help of solving the Oracle problem, takes real world data and bridges the gap between the real world and the blockchain itself. And that is a true big game changer. Especially when we look at the people involved in Chainlink, like Eric Schmidt himself being strategic advisor for Chainlink and basically helping Sergey Nazarov to bring forth their vision of Chainlink being the most dominant crypto there is, and in the background everywhere around the world. And especially with Klaus Schwab himself writing about the fourth industrial revolution many times and even name dropping right out as Chainlink becoming the solution, which I covered many times before and even made a video about it. So if you want to watch a video about why Klaus Schwab loves Chainlink, you can see it on the screen right here. And especially with Klaus Schwab and Eric Schmidt having connections to big financial elite people, and especially politicians like Henry Kissinger. I mean, with technology and the people behind it, Chainlink will without a doubt become the big winner in the crypto space. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your time. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or leave a dislike if you didn't. Please note that this is not financial or investment advice. This is only for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is Big Boss Crypto, the reals of the real of crypto YouTubers. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Big Boss out.